the kitten is purring right next to the microphone, and I'm secretly hoping you guys will be able to hear her. Oh, now you have stage fright? Okay, well, that was short-lived. That was definitely short-lived. Hey, how are you doing? How's your... God, what day of the week is it even? Wednesday? Is that what's happening now? Oh my goodness. So for anyone who didn't see on Tumblr, I got a whopping 2.5 hours of sleep last night. So I'm feeling 9 kinds of punch drunk today, and also a little bit, actually, well, not drunk, but tipsy. I definitely had a champagne cocktail and a half. So this should be a cool stream. Should be good. How does the volume sound, by the way? I've been messing with things once again because I'm incapable of keeping any setting the same, like 2 streams in a row. Yeah, no, so Yuki literally was like, I want to be on the stream. Just kidding, pay me royalties, and then peaced out. Oh, good. Okay, sound is good. Awesome. Man, so I hear we're in for a ride this chapter. Even if I was fully awake and articulate, I think it would be a bit of a trip. So I'm excited. Oh, you couldn't hear the cat boo. She was like rubbing her head right next to the mic and purring. So I felt like my odds were okay. We're fairly decent. Yeah. So heads up at the top of the stream. I am also going to make this stream a little bit longer than usual. I'm going to see if I can do the whole chapter tonight because next Monday I will be hosting the Blades of Light and Shadow Appreciation Week, and in the midst of reblogging things and looking at everybody's beautiful content, or like power napping in between reblogs. So probably won't be able to catch up then. So we're going to see how much we get through tonight. I hear it's not a particularly long chapter, and I hear it's pretty fast paced. So hopefully we knock it all out in one sitting. In just a minute or two, I'm going to start us out paying the penalty for my failure on Monday. Misha once again used her channel points to ban me from saying a word. I did make it, I think, over 2 minutes this time instead of exactly 1 tap into the book before epically failing. But she has picked a new book for us to read, and I will be kicking that off. I did. I rewatched the stream and I evaded your brilliant trap in the chat. And then literally moments later, there was that false sense of security luring me into comfort. Hey, AJ. Yeah, literally. Do we have a Misha? Yes, we have a Misha. Awesome. All right. Well, then, without further ado, tonight's book is called Fated Mates. I'm so excited to read the cover to you guys. Okay. A sizzling paranormal bodyguard wolf shifter romance novel. I don't think that's enough adjectives and descriptors. Now, a complete series. Alina's life is a mess, and something is changing inside her. Turns out she's not only a werewolf shifter, she's practically royalty. The lichen bodyguard that her alpha brother insisted on was too much. Alex is a tall drink of water, but she hates the feeling of being guarded. She doesn't think it's necessary. But one night of terror changes all of that. Who is trying to kill her? Why? Fear is powerful, and she finds herself drawn to her protector. But their love is forbidden. She will have to make a choice, if she can survive. You'll be enthralled by this paranormal romance. Get it today. It's so delicious. There's actually a longer description in the book jacket that I'm very tempted to read to you guys because it's got some like foreign affairs vibes, honestly. Hey, Sarah, welcome. Hey, Nariko. Hi, everybody. Okay, you want to? Okay. We'll do the full synopsis. No, not you, Siri. Sorry. Shh. Okay, full synopsis. Private investigator Alina Chase's life is turned upside down when she meets charming and sexy lichen bodyguard Alex Westbrook. When a chance encounter unleashes her shifter side, Alina Chase discovers the secret world of werewolf clans living right under everyone's nose. Not only is she a full-blooded lichen, but she's also a fabled true mate, that's capitalized for the record, offspring, born of a human mother and powerful alpha father. She finds herself in the center of lichen society, sought after by eligible males, but also in danger from unknown forces trying to harm her. The Alpha of New York assigns her a bodyguard, and she feels drawn to the sexy, broody lichen, but he's strictly all business, hell-bent on protecting her, while keeping her at arm's length. Alex Westbrook knows that Alina could never be his. With his position so high in the clan hierarchy, he can only dream of possessing her, but the attraction between them is too powerful, and he risks everything to have her, even for just one night. When a threat to the clan and Alina's life draws them closer together, Alex vows to do everything he can to protect her, even risking getting too close and defying Lycan tradition and hierarchy. With so many things at stake, will their affair end in disaster, or have these two lonely souls found what they've been looking for? This has been a reading from Fated Mates, aka my punishment for failing my channel points challenge on Monday and making it a whopping 2 minutes before saying the forbidden word. Hey, Sadie's, you picked a glorious moment to come in. Well picked, Misha. Definitely well picked. Siri, calm down. I'm not talking to you. Sorry, my phone keeps waking up. Glorious. All right, well, without further ado, rules as always, 18 plus, like my blog. Be kind to each other in the chat. I got 2.5 hours of sleep last night. I'm barely a cognizant person. This is going to be real messy. I'm also like a cocktail and a half in this evening. I'm going to fuck up this chapter. It's going to be great. Ooh, we get to come up with something crazy for AJ to spend her channel points on. Done and done. Although, if you hoard them, I might add an option in where the chat can vote on like future books we might all read together. But that would be like a community goal where people have to go in together. We'll do something with it. Something cool. Awesome. Boom. Wolf Bride. Hey, Fresh Pasta Salad, welcome. We had a blast with Fresh Pasta Salad, who has the best URL ever in Sari's Dragon Age stream last night. Highly recommend both Fresh Pasta Salad and the stream itself and Dragon Age. Pretty much all the things except for Army Hammer. I saw that in the chat. Oh, man. All right, Chapter 9, Powder Keg. You're still emerging from your shared dream with Sebastian, shaking off the incredibly real connection. Your lids flutter open, and before you blink away sleep, you know Sebastian is seeing through your eyes. Ooh, that's a little creepy. Seeing the cabin. Seeing you with Morgan. Awkward. Super awkward. Says MC, and I concur. Oh, right, I forgot he did that. Uh-oh, hang on. I thought I had more time for this. Oh, it's a warm-up, woo, y'all. I'm only like 45 seconds into the stream. They'll improve with time. Sebastian's howl lingers in your mind as your connection fades, and you know with certainty that he's calling on the pack to come for you. I think we might have a problem. That's the only awoo all chapter? Heartbreaking. I feel cheated. Yeah, right. Come for us, pack. Exactly. Get literally bringing the entire pack. Celine, what's wrong? Says Morgan. Morgan, get ready to choose. Get ready to choose between the pack is coming or two. It's okay, I just had a weird dream. If by weird she means once again incredibly erotic and probably lucid and likely to get everybody embroiled in a werewolf fight, then yes, totally. There are audio woos. Yeah, Kidnapping 97, potentially in the books this week, maybe. Ooh, 1 and 2 are really close. 2 is leading, but only by 1 vote. Bum, bum, bum. Pulling ahead. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. I see your Paul Revere references, and I like it. All right, 2 is definitely pulling ahead, so we will go with, it's okay, I just had a weird dream, because we are liars. Messy as hell, and I love it. Morgan's eyebrows rise, and you remember too late that she knows as well as you do that your dreams are rarely just dreams. Also, can't she sense our, like, super lying through our bond? Our bond? The bad kind of weird, says Morgan. You try to school your emotions in case you can sense them there we go, through your bond. A little late for that, maybe. I'm fine, we say, super sparkly happy sprite. Just, nightmares. Because it's totally normal to grin that big when you're talking about your nightmares. Your eyes slide to the windows. You sense Sebastian rapidly approaching. That didn't take long. You both hear it at the same time. The howls of the arriving pack. Vivian! Thank you so much for subscribing. That's so exciting. You're wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And just in time, because that arrived with the howling of the pack. So, yay. Through the window, you can see them surrounding the cabin, a shifting tapestry of human forms and rippling gray and brown fur. What a limited color palette. Like, where's the white? Where's the taupe? How did... Morgan wonders. And my oyster emoji in the chat. Y'all are making my day. My very slap-happy day. She looks at you grimly. Your dream. He tracked you through it. A little accusing. I can't help if he's tracking me through our dreams. Come on. Robinette perks his ears up and twitches his nose, then bolts to hide behind the bed. The bad wolves, don't let them get me. We never will. Tiny Biden Jr., you're safe. Shh, Robinette, it's all right. They're not here for you. I mean, probably. You sense Morgan's fierce resolve and are startled to feel her hands on yours. Take this. Morgan turns her pistol around, handing it to you butt first. Do we know what to do with that? Your gun, but won't you need it? Not more than you. It's loaded with silver bullets. No, we say, shocked face. Please, she says, surprisingly neutral face. I know you think they won't hurt you, Celine, but what if you're wrong? But silver bullets, we protest. Make you as dangerous to them as they are to you. It's the only way to even the odds, says angry, sprited Morgan. Aren't there any other options, like the tranquilizers I've seen you use? Valid. I do have those, she says, conveniently only just now remembering them, but regular bullets. They're not as effective against the wolves, but I want to make sure you have something to defend yourself with. Oh, I see. So we get to pay for the really good protection, and I'm guessing the other options are free. How did I not sense this diamond option? Take Morgan's gun for protection in this and future scenes. I mean, we're going to take the gun because we're doing all the diamond options. Also, I'm a Texan, so, that feels on brand for me. I don't actually own guns, but I might. Y'all don't know. You take the gun, hefting its weight experimentally. You flick open the chamber, seeing the unnatural shine of the silver bullets. This way you'll have backup in case diplomacy fails. I love that she's acting like diplomacy is on the table when we have, half-primal werewolves storming the cabin, and she's just been, wantonly shooting and kidnapping people thus far. Please. Yeah, Morgan, why do you have a Wild West pistol? Seriously. Gun against wolf tribe. Exactly. Take the slingshot. Oh my god. You close the chamber again and Morgan turns towards the sound. Have you ever shot a gun before? Do Nerf guns count? Says our glorious MC. It's a little trickier, but don't worry. You don't need to be accurate. Silver will stop them no matter where you hit. That's not how guns work at all. Just for the record, this is a terrible idea. You remember Jet's howl of pain as the silver bullet struck him and stare down at the revolver in your hand. Yeah, you know what, actually, side note, they've kind of not updated us on him since he was, injured and raging through the woods in his primal form. He's just been hanging out, I guess? Maybe? Sorry, shooting them in the toenail. Exactly. AJ being a perfect angelic law-abiding citizen. Unlikely story. Where am I in my life? Oh, okay, get ready to vote. 1, I am glad to have silver bullets. 2, would rather have your trank gun. Or 3, think I'll use regular bullets. Interesting. I mean, personally, I'm a very fancy person, so I go silver bullets or nothing, precious metals or bust. But I suppose any option is valid. I'm just kidding. Any option is totally valid. Yeah, I'm still not over her being able to smell the location of the carnival balloons. I think I'll use regular bullets. Soft for the werewolves. I support it. Ooh, trank gun catching up. Oh. So close. I'll give y'all 5 more seconds. I'm not going to count them out because counting is hard when you only slept 2.5 hours, man. Oh no, now 2 and 3 are tied. All right, somebody be my tiebreaker in the chat. Yeah, Mar, I think you've picked a good one. I think this is going to be crazy. I'm not going to pretend like your Dragon Age stream was not like directly responsible for amping me up so that I was up until like a gajillion in the morning, because it totally was. And it was worth every second of it. All right, threes have it. I think I'll use regular bullets. That was close. But why? I'm not looking to kill anyone, Morgan. Oh, no, wait, sorry. That wasn't accusatory. That was said, I'm not looking to kill anyone, Morgan. Oh, oops. Wow, just totally didn't even see that scene. That's the sleep deprivation right there, y'all. It'll kill people just fine, you know. Who knows what she's responding to? Not us. You take the holster Morgan offers and strap it around your waist, arranging your clothes to keep it and the gun out of sight. Okay, that doesn't super seem necessary, but all right. From outside, you hear Sebastian's angry roar, and Morgan crosses the door, keeping you behind her. Sebastian says, Celine! This is totally like a Streetcar Named Desire moment, you know, where he's like down at the bottom of the stairs, Celine! That's why we got the sparkly moving text. I'll do whatever it takes to protect you, Celine. I'm not convinced I'm in danger. But we swallow, nodding. That's what I'm afraid of. Morgan slowly opens the door and steps into the frame, shielding you from view. She's tiny. How is she doing that? What do you want? Sebastian is in human form, but his eyes gleam gold with the threat of shifting. Yes, they do. You know what I want. Let Celine go. You hear the murderous fury in Sebastian's voice and feel the chill of it in your bones. That's not your choice to make. Sebastian's voice is more growl than speech. I will tear this cabin to the ground. Okay, I like that, actually. 10 out of 10. This isn't getting us anywhere, Morgan. Let me talk to him, we say, totally blowing our own cover. With a reluctant sigh, she steps aside and lets you pass. As you step out of the cabin, Sebastian's eyes widen and he takes a step forward. I totally think he's smelling the sex we had with Morgan on us, for the record. That's why his eyes are so wide. He's just realizing what we've been up to in this cabin. I was about to apologize for being 18 plus, but there should be no kids on this stream, and if you are, go to bed. Like, I probably should, but shh, we're not going to do that. Anyway, Celine, are you unharmed? He asks. I'm perfectly fine, just like I told you. He visibly relaxes, and you can feel his relief like cool rain, okay? Making you wonder if his anger was really fear for you. The full moon has passed, Celine. It's safe for you to return to us. Get ready to vote Sebastian 1. Ooh, I'm ready to come home. Or 2, I want to stay with Morgan. And I do know this is a chapter where we get to make a choice. I don't know if this is like the choice or if just a choice. But I think we're going to be choosing sides this week. So, oh, it says the big one. So, gently advocating for you wackos to pick one. Okay, the next one might count even more than this one, potentially. This is so interesting. I've been genuinely curious all day about what you guys were going to pick. But, I mean, Morgan had been very genocide-y lately. But also very pretty. Counterpoint. Counterpoint. And we did get to see her in lingerie. I said counterpoint. Her tally went up by 1. Oops. AJ's going to kill me. Lobbying is a protected right. Sweet guy or lady genocide. It looks like 1 has it. Last minute surge of support for 1. Sebastian, I'm ready to come home. I'm going to have so much fun reading all of this lobbying later. Sebastian holds out a hand, his tone firm but with a welcoming warmth. Then come. Oh, we will. Sorry, I'm so sorry, y'all. I have no filter tonight. No, Celine, you don't belong with them. The bond tingles between you and Sebastian, pulling you to him, urging you back to his side. But just as you reach for his hand, a speeding truck barrels down the dirt road, spraying debris from its tires. Hugo and Sergei jump out, fully armed. A half-dozen more vehicles follow, all bearing the SEP logo. You spin on Morgan, who's still standing in the doorway of the cabin. This is what happens when you have cell reception, unlike the cave. You can call in reinforcements. You called for backup? We're incensed. Look at all of them. You think we stood any kind of chance? I didn't want this to be a fight. Pack, guard yourselves. They may have silver. We are the Knights of Ossuary. Surrender. No one gets hurt. I'm so excited for this fight. This is going to be so cheesy. And I'm in for it. I'm totally in for it. Leave. This is no business of yours, says Sebastian. His eyes gleam yellow. Behind him, Jet, Callum, and Isabel surge into their primal forms. Her, says Callum. Oh, they're going to do it for all of them, are they? Yep. Grr, says Jet. Isabel, meanwhile, gets an R, and God is still just deeply disturbing. That's going to give me nightmares tonight. Bloodthirsty monsters in front of you, armed humans behind, and only you and Morgan stand between them. Tag yourself, I'm Grr. Okay, but the way that I really want that. Okay. Okay. I think this is the big point. So that was practice last time. Do we want to 1, side with the pack, 2, side with the hunters, or 3, please, like we're going to try to make peace. We haven't done that once this entire book. Absolutely cursed images. Yes, agree. Did Seb get an accent? He might have. Who knows what's going to come out of my mouth tonight? Certainly not me. Meanwhile, I'm going to sip cocktail number 2. Number 1 was ill-advised. 2 is just beyond questionable at this point, but it's fine. Shh, don't worry about it. That's what Wednesday streams are for now. Uh-oh, predictions started. That usually means I'm in trouble. Oh, making peace is the love triangle option. I should have seen that coming. 2, because I'm different. All right, what are we predicting? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Okay, again. 2.5 hours sleep, 1.5 hours cocktails. Already really bad at timed choices. So I'm not saying bet against me, but you should absolutely bet against me on this. I literally clicked past an entire panel on accident earlier. It's only going to get worse. Okay, you're going to shout the correct answers to the time choices in the chat. So you're assuming that I have the hand-eye coordination to like look up from my phone. I mean, we'll try this. But I make no promises. Oh wait, hang on. What did y'all want me to do on this choice? I got distracted by the prediction. Oh wait, this is the other big one, and we went with side with the pack. Excellent. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. Oh, poorly placed but belief nonetheless. Thank you, fresh pasta salad. I mean, I'm about to cost you some channel points, but thank you. All right, so we're siding with the pack, right? I don't want to mess this one up. This is the big choice. Yes. Okay, good. Just checking, just in case. Okay, I should. Am I ready? I'm ready. Side with the pack. We're siding with the pack. I'm going with Sebastian, we say, angry sprited out. Sebastian's eyes blaze with triumph. He takes you by the arm and looks into your eyes. Maybe not now, boo. Oh, I promise I will bring you home from this. What? But I thought... I mean, fair, we did literally sleep with her last night. I'm sorry, Morgan. I care about you both, and I won't let you tear each other apart over me. Except you're literally about to do that, but that's fine. A shot rings out, making you jump away from Sebastian. Sergei stands with a rifle pointed into the air. Oh, God, time choices are coming. Everyone's gonna die. Whew. I got this. Okay, Sergei, enough talk. Sebastian's eyes narrow in rage, and he pushes you behind him, taking a protective stance. But still as a man, apparently. Go with Isabel. She'll get you to safety. Please, we're from Philly. We're not running. His voice turns into a throaty growl as his bones lengthen and thicken, and silver gray fur sprouts across his body. You could just say he shifted. We kind of figured it out by now. Rah! He says. Then all hell breaks loose. I'm so excited. I also thought this said Sebastian Wolf. I was like, is she just now figuring that out? But no, it says Sebastian. Wait. But your cries go unheard as the pack of the Knights of Ossuary rush at each other in a tangle of flesh and fur. I'm so scared. I know a time choice is coming. You can feel the rage and protectiveness through your bond with Sebastian and Morgan, but quickly lose sight of both of them in the chaos. Celine, go! Isabel appears beside you, roughly pulling your arm to lead you out of the fray, but before you can take more than a few steps, you're yanked roughly off your feet. Ellie, if I don't look at the chat, we'll fight. Okay, I'm looking at the chat. Step on his foot, step on his foot. Look, I did it right. I did something right, unless I fuck it up in a second. Okay, hang on. Step on his foot. Where do you think you're going? Says Hugo. Rude. Let me go. As you kick and scream in Hugo's grasp, you catch glimpses of a snarling Isabel sparring with Sergei before she's overwhelmed by a half-dozen knights. Leave her alone. Are we going to Hulk out? Stop fighting me, Celine. We're under orders from Morgan to get you to safety. I love that everyone's trying to get us to safety and they're just pissing us off. He carries you. As he carries you, he stumbles over the rocky forest floor and his thick chest armor digs into your back. I'm supposed to step on his foot. I'm not going to mess this up. I'm not going to mess this up. I might. I should step on his foot. I, on his to God, almost clicked on the wrong fucking one. You don't know how close that was. You focus your energy and bring your heel down onto his toe, causing him to trip. But what if Vic has been trolling me all along and it's the wrong answer? No, okay. We're good. You focus your energy, bring your heel down. Oh, I read that already. Oops. His hold on you loosens and you break free, feet hitting the ground. You take off running. Yes, we say ecstatically with a plus fight. Thank you, channel. Not so fast, says an obnoxious Hugo, only to be yanked off your feet when he grabs your shoulder from behind. You feel the pulse of primal magic inside you as you draw upon your inner wolf. Ooh, are we going to throw more cars? Yeah, we say with wolf strength. You rip your arms free of Hugo's hold and spin to face him, hands on the frame of the SCP truck he is... Oh, we are going to throw another car he's trying to force you into. The metal dents under your fingertips. Get away, we say. You shove him hard and he stumbles backwards, eyes wide. Ah, he says, I don't want to hurt you. I'm unconvinced. Then get out of my way. Hugo reaches for you, leaving his face wide open. I should punch him in the face. You draw, let's see, I should have, yay, okay, punch, ha ha. Wow, maybe I should just be really sleep deprived every week. I'm nailing these. Drawing your arm back, you take a swing, slamming your fist right into his face. Back off, he says. Hugo flies several feet backwards, landing hard on his back. Oof. I warned you. You take off running while Hugo lies, gasping on the ground. Freeze, says Sergei. You turn to say, I love how like only the two that we know by name are doing anything in regards to us. You turn to see Sergei with his gun pointed right at you. His eyes are cold and uncaring as he stares you down. Sebastian, help! But your voice is swallowed by the howls and screams already filling the air. Suddenly, no, stop. What? Y'all, our tiny baby deer is about to save us. What? Suddenly, Robinette charges in front of you. He rears and pounds his tiny hooves against Sergei, knocking the gun from his hands. What? Okay, best in-game purchase ever. Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., you are a gem, an absolute gem. Robinette the Mighty will protect you. I feel like I'm hallucinating, y'all. I'm finding the talking animals especially trippy tonight. Robinette, no! He's going to be fine. They would not hurt it. Well, they might hurt a baby deer. They almost did earlier in the book, but I'm going to assume they're not going to. Without thinking, you reach for the holster and draw out the gun that Morgan gave you. Freeze, Sergei, or I'll shoot. Sergei stops, seeing you aiming at his chest. What the hell? Yeah. Leave Robinette alone, motherfucker. Robinette, yeah, you show him. I'm living for this. Sergei's gaze flicks between you and his own gun on the ground, but he raises his hands and takes a step back. Your hands shake as you realize you're really pointing a gun at a person, but before you can decide whether or not to shoot, oh God. Okay. Rah, says Callum, who is still the least offensive of the wolves. Callum tackles Sergei to the ground. Robinette, run! No, seriously, Robinette, run. Bolt, says Robinette with no vowels whatsoever. Thank you, Vic. Thank you. I leaned into that raw a little bit. Robinette thankfully listens, whitetail waving like a peace flag as he bounds into the woods, leaving the battle behind. You look around for Sebastian. When you suddenly feel a twinge of recognition through your bond, you turn to see... It's over, Celine. Wait, like the fight or us? Because you mean the fight, right? Morgan? Everything around you seems to stop as you gaze down the barrel of Morgan's gun, pointed straight at you. Girl, I don't know if y'all can hear the kitten in the background, but she is feeling as betrayed as I am. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, suddenly you can't seem to breathe. Are you going to shoot me, Morgan? What? This is wild. She glances at Sergei and the other soldiers who are obviously looking to her for leadership. Go. I have this handled. Reluctantly, they turn away, leaving you and Morgan as a tiny bubble of calm in the chaos. Not that calm. She is literally pointing a gun at me. I am not feeling particularly calm. Oh, Sadie thinks she's playing. Uh-oh. Wait, let's see. Oh, if she is leading into it. I should shoot you right here. You've made it clear whose side you're on. You're sounding very much like Zunkel right now, Morgan, and I do not appreciate it, ma'am. But I can't seem to pull the trigger. Oh, thank God. Okay. I mean, there are worse ways to go, but like staring down the barrel of a pretty girl's gun is not on my list for the evening. Oh, get ready to vote. 1, Morgan, please let me go. 2, you're on the wrong side. Or 3, I won't go quietly. I can't pretend I don't have a preference for 3 because we're from Philly. We have not gone quietly yet. But she is absolutely on the wrong side. And also, I kind of enjoy 1 because Morgan has been all about our agency thus far in the book and how Sebastian's like keeping us hostage, and now she is literally doing the same thing. So, hard for us to go wrong here. Morgan, did you forget the intimacy? Exactly. Oh, you pick 2 and you just get a surprised face. Okay, that's lame. We're cooler than that. I really love seeing it like both in the chat and in the poll, for the record. Changing hearts and minds, 1 comment at a time. I think 3 has it. Da 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 da. Loerta, hi. Okay, 3 has it. I won't go quietly. Ooh, you picked 1 and she was awful. Okay, tell us about that in the chat. If I don't see it right now, I'll read it later. I won't go quietly. Your hand shakes as you raise your own gun. The gourd Morgan gave you moments ago and level it at her. So now we're just literally pointing guns at each other. Okay. You shoot, I shoot too. I'll never turn against the pack. Wow, we're leaning real hard into our decision from 45 seconds ago. Yeah, also pet peeve, the handshake. Like, I am so determined to never be that girl in a horror movie. That is the entire reason I learned how to shoot a gun. Wouldn't be me. Anyway. Hey, Yuki, come say hi. Sorry, she's talking to me. Hi, are you going to say hi? No, she's going to drop things on me. Okay, well, that works too. That's also a strong choice. Kitten update. I don't know. Did anyone use their channel points? I'm totally kidding. I'll give y'all 1 on the house. Actually, she's been a demon child all day. We are like planting a little garden outside, and there's about to be a frost, so we had to bring all the plants in. And she has been eating all of them, mostly the chives. And then when we tried to deter her from eating the chives, she decided that just like digging up all the plants was also a really fun evening activity. So she's been leaving tiny, dirty cat footprints all over our house. It's been great. And she's going to have terrible breath. But luckily, she's really fucking cute. So you know what? It's fair. She does love spring onions. Oh, hi. I'm talking about you. Say hello again. Please tell me y'all can hear that. Hi. Okay, so that's the kitten update. Now she's walking across my desk. Why? What about them is worth dying for? Girl, the only reason that we are in any danger here right now is because you are trying to keep, like, literally this entire fight doesn't have to be happening. Like, we have made a decision. We could just walk away. You see an opening in Morgan's anguished voice and make a sudden grab for her gun. That's ballsy. Blood of the pack. You sided with the werewolves in the fight at Morgan's cabin. What are you doing? I mean, I'm kind of with her. Don't grab for people's guns. Sadie emotes. Oh my gosh. If y'all haven't seen Sarah's dog, Sadie, she is the most fluffy, perfect being on the face of the planet. Fresh pasta salad. Thank you so much for subscribing. That is, y'all are the nicest. Y'all are making my evening. What I have to, says Celine. Suddenly, your attention is diverted as a huge truck arrives on scene and dozens of paramilitary troops jump out. More of them? No, really more of them? Bernard, how do we decide I was saying this? Sayer exits the truck with a preternatural calm that gives you a chill. He surveys the battlefield with a dispassionate eye as his troops around the area. Okay, but for real, aren't there like literally 7 werewolves and now several dozen soldiers with silver bullets and like at least 10 cars by my count? Like, I'm not sure this is like quite the battle scenario that they're hyping it up to be. Ooh, big plot bomb incoming. Wow, my brain short-circuited reading that, y'all. Sayer. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Get ready for this one. No, I'm scared. Okay. Get them, he says. To the den, says Sebastian. Oh, but he looks sort of scared there. The fighting dies down as their werewolves pull back, outnumbered by the soldiers. Called it. They shift to wolf form as soon as they're out of sight among the trees. Sebastian locks eyes with you across the field, and you feel his anger at having to leave, his fear for your safety. Why don't I just go with him? Dear God. I will return, he says. God, I really hate his sprite so much. Sebastian melts into the woods, and you feel him shift to wolf form as he joins the rest, leaving you standing beside Morgan, who literally just held a gun on us. This is not a great life choice for us. Are you okay, Celine? No, I'm going to have trauma for the rest of my life thanks to you and your beautifulness and your overzealotry with weapons. Keep him coming. We held our own in the fight. Seriously, run, Celine. Like, why am I just standing there? I have a literal gun in my hands. Yep. Lizzie Portman, hi. You are in danger, girl. Genuinely. Okay. I'm fine. A little winded, but no worse for wear. Why am I having like a pleasant battlefield chat with her? You look around at the remaining knights, many of whom are bleeding or motionless on the ground. Sayer approaches you without so much as a glance to the wounded. Cool, sociopath. Miss Russet, of course I find you here. Still going to pretend that you know nothing of these creatures? Ooh, get ready to vote. 1, Mr. Sayer, it wasn't my choice to be here. 2, they came to rescue me. Or 3, you sure do have a lot of hairy guys on PCP in your town. Listen, no pressure, but if y'all don't pick 3, you don't love me at all. Also, if you don't pick 3, I'm not going to throw the toy that my kitten just brought me, and, you know, she'd really like me to throw it, so... This is how I perpetrate voter fraud, kitten bribery. Oh my gosh. Okay, actually the kitten, so I threw the toy anyway because I'm not merciless and because she's very insistent. And she just picked up, it's a tiny blue felt ball, and she's carrying it around in her mouth, and now she has knocked over the laundry basket and has taken her prize inside the laundry basket from what I can see. I'm not sure what's happening now, but the entire laundry basket is rolling across the length of the floor. I'm assuming she's doing it like a hamster wheel, but I'm not entirely certain. Okay, sorry. Emotional blackmail. See, and y'all love... Thank you, guys. You sure do have a lot of hairy guys on PCP in your town. You blink innocently, then give him a cold smile. Fuck yeah, we do. I love this MC. Maybe you should invest in some Just Say No posters. Leave her alone. This isn't her fault. And you, Morgan, what in God's name were you thinking? Betraying the location of your cabin? Sir, it's just a cabin. Chill. When I let you have this place, you assured me they would never find it. You bite your lip knowing Morgan is wrong. It is your fault. Is it though? But she just bows her head meekly. I'm sorry, sir. Do not love this side of you, Morgan. Sayer sighs, then casually issues an order to a nearby soldier. He looks almost bored. Go after them. Chase down each and every wolf if you must. The soldier nods, running off and repeating the order, and the rest of them move out. Now do you see what a ridiculous idea this cabin was, Morgan? Your time here is over. Not her cabin. I'm really not that invested in this cabin on her behalf. Things are finally coming to a head, and I will not have you ruin it. You see Robinette emerge from the woods, sticking his little face out from the trees. Baby, go back in the woods. I'm concerned about you. This man is not nice. Oh, wait. Sorry. Hang on. Oh my God. Ooh, additional kitten update. Okay, but actually, where did she go? Hang on. Oh, that's deeply concerning. Hang on. Yeah. Hang on one sec, y'all. Excuse me, madam. That is a plant. I'm sorry if I'm shouting in y'all's ear. So the kitten is eating chives again in the next room. She is literally sitting in the middle of a potted plant that is twice her size, casually eating the chives that we are trying to plant in our garden. Okay, actually now she's come around the side of the door and is looking at me really guiltily. Yes, you. We're watching you, all of us. Mm-hmm. Well, bring it. Bring it here. Okay, sorry. Now she's bringing me a toy. Not sorry, demanding a refund. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the way to the end of the chapter before I saw these. That's good though. That's effective. Just keep shouting my name in all caps. I will eventually see it. Yuki, come back. They want to hear you say hi. She's still staring at me guiltily from the doorway. But she'll be back. She's never like away from me for more than a couple minutes. Not the chives. Oh my god, this little demon. Psst, 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 psst. Don't worry, we'll ignore her. She'll be back. I promise. I am living for it. Living for it. Robinette, is it over? No, Robinette, get back in the woods. Please, go eat some chives. You glance at Robinette, then at Morgan and Sarah, locked in some unspoken battle with each other. You shake your head minutely. Not yet. Believe me, I am trying to keep her away from the chives. I've actually covered this plant in tinfoil twice, and she has like breached the perimeter. This is the problem with this little gatito. She is like way too smart for her own good, and can like open cabinets as well. She is a literal menace, but luckily she's a really cute menace. That's her plant. You just also live there. No, literally, it's true. You nod at Robinette, and he pulls back into the woods, staying out of sight. Uh-oh, plot bomb. Gather what you can't live without. You'll move to town immediately. I understand, sir. Where's her spunk? Come on, Morgan. Sayre turns her back to leave without another word. You blink at Morgan in surprise. What the hell was that? After everything you told me about how important this cabin is to you, you're just gonna leave? Not now, Celine. Oh, I think I know what's going on. That's not just your boss, is it? No, I don't understand. What right does your boss have to tell you where to live? Bum, bum, bum. Sayre isn't just my boss. He's also my father. That's glorious. That's like a Star Wars level reveal. But with all hands intact this time. What? Says Celine, who's like at least one chap behind me, so I feel very smug right now. He's the one I told you about, who found me as a baby. Oh, please, he's definitely the one who like kidnapped you or something in that case. He's also the one who brought the knights to Hunt's Peak. Okay, this man has 8 kinds of agenda. Do not like. Okay, get ready to vote. Morgan, 1, I can't believe you didn't tell me. Or 2, he doesn't act like your father. Both solid options. Both solid options. Yeah, he totally kidnapped her. Come on. And the one who turned her to genocide. Maybe his uncle is not as suspicious as I thought he was. Maybe it's this gentleman. See, you say what's with dads and being bad, but it might actually be what's with men and being bad. I'm just kidding, any men in the chat. You're beautiful flowers. But also, option 2, pulling ahead. He doesn't act like your father. I mean, okay, but he really doesn't. That's a super valid choice, chat. The way he spoke to you just now, it was terrible. He's just trying to protect me. Would everyone stop trying to protect everyone else except for me trying to protect my chive plants? It's the only valid protection happening tonight. Well, he's way too overbearing. And I mean, your dad and your boss, do you get say about anything in your life? Yeah, seriously, there's no work-life balance there. It must have been hell being raised by that guy. No wonder we don't hear about Mom. He's clearly not married. He's not a bad person, Celine, really. The man you saw today, he wasn't always like this. The Pack's hatred has cost him dearly. Ooh, maybe he was married. That'd be cool. That's no excuse for how he treated you. He has his reasons. When I was a child, werewolves attacked us. They tore through our home, wrecked everything. It caught fire. We barely escaped with our lives. My dad, he left the ruins as a reminder of what we're fighting for, but I've never had the courage to go. Interesting. Go back. Maybe we'll go back and find a clue that proves you're a werewolf. What? Oh, Morgan, we say, very moved in the middle of this battle scene by her tale of woe. Okay, favorite comment of the night so far goes to damn sir, just call the fire department, don't start a cult. Like, literally, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's very traumatic to have your house be invaded by werewolves and, like, losing all of your belongings in a fire. Definitely not a great Tuesday night, but, I mean, no one died. He's not maimed, unless they blinded her, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Like, Move on. Morgan, in the middle of a fight, having just pulled a gun on us, now asks, "Do you want to go with me? See exactly what the werewolves have cost me, why I can't just turn away?" Go with Morgan to see her childhood home and learn why she's so determined to fight the pack. We will. We will absolutely be doing that. We will visit Morgan's childhood home. Yeah, no, I'm not particularly inclined either, but all the diamond options must happen. And who knows, maybe she will win us back. Maybe I should see what harm the pack has done. Then you'll understand why I can never give up this fight, whatever the cost. What if the cost is our love, Morgan? What then? Wait, is this from the Freshman? Is this the Freshman building? Probably not. That art is so old. It's night by the time you and Morgan recover from the fight and make the trek through the woods to the site of her childhood home. The building has clearly sat empty for years, though the surrounding forest hasn't encroached on it as much as you might have thought it would in that time. I can still smell the smoke. Okay, Cal. I thought after all this time it would be gone. You breathe in, tasting the faint scent of charred wood and plastics. Yum. Barely detectable now, but still there. Scent tracking. I smell it too. It's being werewolf besties with our girlfriend, our murderous girlfriend. Tell me what it looks like. What do you see? I knew we were going to get one of these scenes. Describe the sky for me, Celine. No, not really. The windows are all busted and there are burn marks all over the outside. The door is gone. Do you want to go inside? Morgan's basically Clayton Bigsby. Exactly. Ooh, hang on. My daughter just came in and demanded PJs or refused my first two offerings because they were the wrong kind. Yeah, no, fair. I mean, she has standards. I hope you got her a third really good pair of PJs. Murderous ones, but still pals. Exactly, yes. It is a health and safety hazard. Like, literally. The going is treacherous, and for once, Morgan seems hesitant and unsure of herself, reaching out to feel for obstacles. Go slow. There's a lot of debris to trip on. Do not be mothering Morgan. She literally climbed a tree and popped some balloons with no eyes. She's fine. This MC. Ooh, I like this inside art. This is from the Freshman, or something. This is from something. I've seen this. I've totally seen this. I used to know this place like my own hand, but now all I can smell is smoke. I can't find my way at all. Get ready to vote. Morgan 1. What was it like when you lived here? Or 2. Do you want me to guide you? We could continue our trend of flirting at the absolute worst moments. And I'm here for it. I mean, maybe not to a human nose, Lizzie Borden, but to a werewolf nose. Oh, Haunting of Breezewood Manor. How did I not think of that? I love that book. That book is so underrated. It's only 5 chapters, but it's great. It's also great for diamond mining. Yeah, let's bring a blind woman into a condemned building. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, it's not that one. Was it in Blades? I don't think this is the Gollum house. I don't think it's Blades. Oh, okay. It is the Freshman. It is. It's the Bernie Downey Trapper in a Housey thing, right? Yeah. All right, I should actually look up what the poll is saying. 2 has it, because of course it does, because we're just chaotic and thirsty like that. Morgan, do you want me to guide you? Morgan swallows hard and nods. You reach out and take her hand, guiding her around some rubble. Plus heart thingy Morgan. Thank you, neutral sprite. You squeeze her hand, trying to reassure her through the bond that links you. I will never not say it like that. What do you see now? It's pretty torn up. Yeah, the chairs are covered with tarps. Probably something the firefighters left. A lot of the ceilings come down. There's ash and dirt everywhere. Morgan turns away from you, moving more confidently. The dining room. Okay, now this is in Blades. The dining room. There used to be a grand staircase. At least it felt grand. I was smaller then. I see we're exposing fic for something, and I fully endorse it, whatever it is. It's still here. Must have been really impressive before it burned. Ghost quotes. Morgan, I always wanted to slide down the banister. Please do not try that for the first time now. Your house is literally condemned. This is a terrible idea. Dad never let me. He said it was too dangerous, and it's even more dangerous now. When has danger ever stopped you, says us, because we're a terrible life influence? I only did it when he wasn't home, but somehow he always knew. Probably had wood polish on my pants or something like that. Damn the evidence, we say, with a grin. It was my fault we lived out here. He had this place built outside of town for me because I love the woods. Because he was hiding with his kidnapped daughter, girl. We only got to live here for a year before the werewolves attacked. I'm sorry. Choose option 1. They must have had a reason. Or 2. That must have been terrifying. Okay, clearly he had them living in the woods because he was like hiding from the pack whose child he stole. Yeah, she genuinely was brainwashed. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's what we're exposing Vic for. A certain love interest. Okay, but again, book 1 Drake is a valid choice, and I will die on that hill. Subsequent Drakes, but book 1 Drake, we get all the angst and tension of like best friends girl. You get that kiss in the study. You get that wine cellar scene. You get the kitten who is chewing on something. Kitten, what are you chewing on? Bring it here. Okay, you can chew on that. That's fine. Sorry. We were talking about Drake, but kittens are more important. I think we can all agree on that. Drake in the sunglasses and red shirt is Morgan adjacent. Literally. Literally. Oh, right. I should look at my polls again. Sorry, y'all. 1, they must have had a reason. Maybe they were trying to drive Sayer out, or... No, they just didn't want anybody else living in their woods, not even me, a blind kid who loved nature. They had to keep it all to themselves. It's not like that. I remember hiding while my dad fought off the werewolves. I was so scared. I could barely breathe, trying to hear what was going on. When I heard him screaming, I couldn't stand it. I ran out to find him, only to hear a growl that I knew no normal animal could ever make. To this day, that's the most afraid I've ever been. Okay, I like that memory. I don't like that she had it, but that's some nice character depth, is what I mean. That's awful, we say. Get ready to vote. 1, what did you think they were? 2, how did you get away? Or 3, is that when Sayer started hunting them? Bum, bum, bum. Hey, Cassiopeia. Yeah, Morgan's had a rough chapter. She drew a gun on us earlier. That was throwing holy water on the Drake lovers here. Yeah, we probably need it. It's a fair choice. Yeah, literally, they were obviously fighting him because he stole you from them. There's a fic that you think about sometimes. I'm going to have to scroll up later and see which one that is. Yeah, why exactly? Why were they in the woods? Come on. Oh, wait, which Vic's College AU are we talking about? Because they're all phenomenal. Also, hang on. Important plug. Vic wrote a Ride or Die Teen Wolf AU that is like the best 20K I have ever read. It is deeply satisfying, and I have no context for it because the only thing I know about Teen Wolf is like some of the actors and a 20-minute YouTube video I once watched. But it's fantastic. I highly recommend. Vic, you should strongly consider linking it in the chat. Just go ahead and embarrass. I know you hate bragging on yourself, but or someone else can find it and do it for her. But it is so good. It is so good. Like it's what this. Honestly, it's what some of this romance should have been. Excuse me, do not play with the microphone. Say hi. We'll see if she'll say anything else to us. But she's back. She's over here again. Oh, right. Okay. Paying attention. 3, is that when Sayer started hunting them? I don't think so. He was already in the Knights of Ossuary, but he's never told me for sure. That's not sus at all. So, from the pack's point of view, are you going to say we deserved it? That it was just them striking back? I mean, yeah. You tell me, says Celine. Morgan's hand trembles in yours, and you squeeze, reassuring her, but not backing down. I'm not even sure I'd be reassuring her in this moment, honestly. Like, I feel like girl needs a solid dose of deprogramming. You don't really know, do you, what he might have done to provoke them? She lets go of your hand, and you can feel her knee-jerk desire to deny you, to retreat into her child's understanding of the monsters who attacked in the night. Actually, this is also really nice character development. I'm going to screenshot that. No, I don't know what might have happened that led to this, but I know that's the day it became personal for me. Morgan moves tentatively through the room, stopping now and then to touch things. The banister, the broken chandelier. Oh, I guess it's on the floor. Okay, I was like, how tall is she? Can't exactly blame me for having a thing against werewolves after that. We agree. They're monsters, Selena. I've experienced it firsthand. Okay, and yet note, they did not kill either her or her dad. So, okay, get ready to vote. 1, I know. But one, they're not unlike that. Two, but you're stronger than you were as a child. Or three, can I give you a hug? Yeah, Morgan, you are literally a werewolf. Like, I don't know how to break this to you, boo, but you are definitely, like, does she not find it odd that she frolics around in her lucid dreams in a literal wolf form? Girl is, denial is not just a river in Egypt anymore, man. Yeah, the hug is like cringe as hell, but I mean, I'm up for it. I'm 1,000% up for it because we are fairly cringe as hell in this place. So, looks like we have to build a barricade from the. Really? Oh, good. Internalized wolfogeny. Yeah. Well, okay, there were I liked the character development in like one or two of the scenes, but honestly they could have condensed this down like significantly so far. Ooh, 1 and 3 are tied. So we're tied between they're not all like that and can I give you a hug? Oh, 3 pulling ahead. No, she doesn't know she's a werewolf yet because she is the most clueless pretty little thing this side of the Pecos. Morgan out here serving Pretty Little Liars Jenna vibes. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, she's genuinely going to have a breakdown when she learns the truth. I'm a tiny bit concerned because we're about to pull off a band-aid she's had for like at least a decade and a half from the sound of things. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she is still really pretty. And at least she does have this like traumatic formative moment. So that's something that doesn't necessarily, counterbalance like the kidnapping and eugenics and stuff, but it's something. All right, 3 has it. So we're going to say, "Can I give you a hug?" She's into it, definitely. She says, you wrap your arms around her, pulling her in tight and hold her for a long time. Her arms circle your waist gratefully. Gradually, her trembling eases and she breathes deep. God, this feels so good, she says in the middle of her burned down childhood home, moments after an epic werewolf battle. But it's fine. You act like you've never been hugged before. She goes a little stiff and you wonder if you said something wrong. She probably didn't with her sociopath dad. Ah, there we go. My father was never very affectionate. She's definitely getting adopted by the pack by the end of this book. Celine, I never would have guessed he was your father. He treats you like an employee, not like his child. That's just his way. Well, his way sucks. Damn straight. Morgan gives a startled laugh. I'll give you that. Get ready to vote. 1, I'm sure he loves you. 2, I don't think he's a good man. I'm liking that a lot. Or 3, you don't owe him anything. Also a solid choice. Yeah, no, we did literally just fuck like 8 hours ago at most. And then we fucked Bastion in a lucid dream. We've been having a good week. I mean, a shit week, what with all the kidnapping. But, in terms of getting laid, like strong progress on all fronts. She's touch starved, okay? Fair. She's this emotional about a hug. I mean, it is our duty if she is touch starved. We are clearly powerless to resist, so. Yeah, I am also loving the chat consensus. 100% for. I don't think he's a good man. Based on what? The fact that he's a successful businessman? Damn, girl, no, based on the literal genocidal campaign that he is waging against these werewolves. Come on. Our sweet pretty thing, use your beautiful brain. I think I know him a little better than you. Unconvinced of that, my love. Morgan sighs wearily. To be honest, lately I've been thinking about leaving SCP. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Even after you spent so much of your life on it? I've always wondered what I might be able to do, how I could make my own life without my dad. That's why I built the cabin, to try to get away, but now I'm back under his thumb. You don't have to do what he says, right? You don't have to leave your cabin. I mean, unless he legally owns it. Yes, I do. There's no choice here. Just because he's your dad? Because he's someone you don't say no to. She sighs and you feel the ache in her heart. Come on, I've had enough of old memories. Your hard pressed to stop yawning by the time Morgan packs everything and moves her possessions to the research station, Robinette frisking behind her. Oh, I see my name. Am I hydrating? Is that what I'm doing? Haha! I wasn't sure if I wanted me to like do a shot or something. Which also felt valid to me and may also happen. We might double hydrate on this. Thank you, Vic. I will hydrate. Someone turn her off and back on again. Yeah, light is short circuiting. Say it with me, Morgan. No, exactly. Okay, I'm giving her a hard time this chapter, but I want nice things for Morgan. Like, in my ideal world, she discovers she's a werewolf, she has a little breakdown, we comfort her through it, and she gets adopted by the pack, who become her found family, and then we have found family trope, and we fix the fact that she's touch-starved, and we get to be with everybody. That's Ellie's world. That's what's gonna happen. This is what you get for missing streams on Monday. So you're gonna sleep here? What happened to town? I'd rather be here than under my dad's control again. I've had to fight for every ounce of freedom I've got. I'm not giving it up. Besides, I need to stay close enough for Robinette to find me, right, little guy? We're gonna have a sleepover, says the cutest deer in the world. You've barely gotten Morgan's blanket set up on the floor when you hear someone outside. I swear to God, if it's Sergey, I'm shooting him. Oh, you whirl around, expecting an attack, but instead find Layla. Oh, and Uncle Zane, who looked cautiously relieved to see you. Bold moves, y'all. I guess they're not wolves, so she'd have to be a real dick to kill them. Layla, Uncle Zuncle, how the hell did you find this place? We've been so worried. When you didn't come back to the hospital, we thought... I meant to, but everything's been kind of a blur since then. Layla seems to force brightness into her voice. Hey, it's fine. We're just coming to check up on you. I heard from Callum you were with Morgan. Not suspicious at all. And I knew about the research station out here, says Zuncle. Zane eyes Morgan with suspicion and not a little bit of fear, which Morgan misses entirely. Zane draws himself up a little. Now listen here. You might be Mr. Sayer's right hand, but you can't hold Slim against her will. It's high time for her to come home where she belongs with her family. I don't like you, Uncle. Go away. Okay, get ready to vote and ignore the thing I just said, because the options are 1, I should probably go, or 2, I'm staying with Morgan. Heart. I'm glitching? Oh no. Uh-oh. 4 choices left. Is it the stream? Oh, I'm at 100% CPU. Okay, let's see. Is it any better? Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. Ooh, and the vote is really tied. One is pulling ahead. Bastion is going to find us with Morgan again and lose his shit. Okay, that's good, because my computer has gone ominously silent, and my CPU is at 100, so if it's still glitching, we'll know why. It's the slightly longer streams. I'm doing a little bit longer tonight so we can wrap the full chapter, since we have Blades of Light and Shadow Appreciation Week next week. So I won't be able to pop in on Monday. Okay, look. Oh, wow. Y'all are almost totally deadlocked on this, actually. But I think one has it. Maybe. Yeah, okay. I think one has it, so we're going to go with should probably go. Oh, yeah, damn. There is a definite lag on the visual. Ooh, look how ugly that is. Am I super crackly, like, audio-wise, or is the audio okay? Moderate crackle. Okay. All right. Well, for only 4 choices left, we'll push through it. I'll read a little bit quickly. If it gets unbearable, just shout my name in all caps in the chat. This place isn't exactly set up for sleeping. Of course. Honestly, after today, I think I could use a little time alone. As she turns away, you can see a narrow, shining path of The narrow shining path of a single tear escaping from below her sunglasses. We made the pretty girl sad. I mean, or she made herself sad, but I'm still sad for her. Okay. I'm glad the crackle's not too bad. Back at Uncle Zane's house, aka Zuncle. So I'll be staying in town for a few days. Callum thought it'd be safer to stick close to the hospital, all things considered. I'm glad you're okay. I'm sorry about leaving you alone there. She waves that away with a smile. Lord, no, you're fine. You've been through hell too, from what I hear. She pulls you into a hug. Just reach out if you need anything, okay? That's double for you. Don't leave. You're so pretty. Stay with us. Layla grins and winks as she leaves. Swing door swinging shut behind her. You're left alone in an awkward silence. Zane rummages around in the kitchen, but seems like that's only an excuse to keep his hands busy while he talks. Yeah, we deadass haven't seen him since like day 2 of our trip here, so. Yeah, why? Thank you, Vic. Why can't you stay at Layla's apartment? This place is filthy and a health hazard and full of our very suspicious uncle. Look, I know you're probably still mad at me, and Lord knows I deserve it, you think? But I don't know what's happening now any more than you do. Lies. I never asked to be part of this. I know, and now you're in the middle, just like me. He turns away, unable to meet your eyes. I think that's why I did it, why it was so important to me that you go with them. Ah! Is he admitting it? Hang on. I'm going to screenshot this for my more lucid self in the future. The pack has never really trusted me, never accepted me. Maybe because you set people up to get kidnapped. Have you thought about that, Zuncle? Just because I had to take a job at SCP, just because there's no other damn way to make a living in this town. Get ready to vote 1. Well, I guess you did what you had to. Or 2, you do work for their sworn enemy. Which is a very valid criticism. This conversation gave me the fattest huh of my life. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Sarah might not know that she's a wolf bride. That's true. Your conversation was slightly different because you forgave him. Oh, that's right. We went really hard on him. Is he going to try and steal her baby? Oh my gosh. I will riot if that is the case. I will burn S&P energy to the ground, motherfuckers. Yeah, honestly, he wants to be packed so bad. Stop being so desperate. When like puts the relationship points in the pool, you realize how badly all your relationships are going. Uh-oh. Come, little computer. It doesn't want to show me the poll drop down. That's so cool. All right, y'all might have to tell me in the chat what's winning. Oh, no, wait, there it is. Okay, and we're going with 2, pretty unanimously. You do work for their sworn enemy. I got no choice. A man's got to eat, right? The pack's never treated me like they treat you, Celine. He shakes himself off. Anyway, guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry you got mixed up in all this. That's what I was working with. That's what I get working with both sides. Neither of them really trust me. Yeah, because you're shady as fuck. You're literally working with both sides. Why are you shocked at the lack of faith? You walk over to him. The shame and regret is playing on his face. I have no sympathy for this man. I never thought coming here would put you in danger, Celine. Honest to God. That might be true. All right, we get vote again. Uncle Zane, Zuncle. How did the whole conflict with SCP start? Or do you think it's possible to fix this? Yeah, what did you expect, Fence-Sitter? Honestly, come on. And they've never accepted me the way they have you. That makes me feel like there's something just like off about him because there's other wolfkin around. I mean, ooh, 2 choices left. One is a diamond choice. Power through. Okay, totally do. Quality not horrible, I hope. You poor beans. It's a shady douche. Oh, wonder if Morgan can tell him. That'd be interesting. The diamond choice is really weird. Alright, I don't know if my end's being a little weird or what. I have a strong feeling y'all probably went with 1. You have like 5 seconds to argue with me in the chat if that's not true. If not, we're gonna go with how did the whole conflict with SCP start? Excellent. This is how we're going to power through the weird quality. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's something with the stream, like lag on my end that's pushing through. But I see some consensus for one. So have they always been at each other's throats like this? Well, no, I don't reckon. SCP started here in the early 1900s, I think. Sayre's grandfather had kind of an understanding with the pack. They kept their minds outside of pack territory, and I think there were some run-ins, but not nearly so many. Changed. Zane scratches at the back of his neck. Well, the old mines ran dry. Sayre couldn't let that happen, so he went against their agreement and went after pack territory. What a nice man. Not. The pack defended it, and well, here we are. Dismayed, you fall silent as Zane puts a plate of food in front of you. I'm not eating that, whatever it is. Hey, Celine, I don't want to bother you. Oh, I hate him so much. I'm sorry. He's so desperate and needy. I don't want to bother you, but what's it like living with a pack? Oh my god, wolf fanboy. I hate you. I have very strong feelings about Uncle tonight, y'all. I don't know if it's the lack of sleep or what. You'll get hepatitis. Literally. So weird. No, this is so weird. Like, does he have posters of them in his bedroom? Like, come on. His voice is wistful. I always wished I'd been born a full-blooded werewolf, or that I could be like you, a wolfkin with a real place in the pack. Okay, but he is wolfkin, right? So is he literally just talking about, like, the fact that we can have babies? Is that what's happening now? Is that a thing? Sorry, you've been away too long, wolfkin. Oh, yes. He genuinely might be the worst PB family member. He might actually not get drama in my choices. Get your persona together. Thirsting over the taco D. Okay, this was worth pushing through any technical difficulties just for this alone. There's definitely a shrine in the house somewhere. Oh my god. Oh, Menard. But I think in an earlier chapter, they said Wolfkin. I think he is. I think he just can't knock people up. Now he's having some feelings about that. Just anything to be really one of them. Wow. You need to touch some grass or something, sir. So you decided to make me live out your dreams? Yeah, this is creepy as hell. I know. I'm sorry. Is it that bad being with them? Oh my god. I hate it here. I don't know. It's strange. I mean, werewolves? A few days ago, I would never have believed they really exist. Do they frighten you, the pack? Oh my god, I hate him. He's so creepy. I mean, yeah, you'd have to be pretty stupid not to be scared of a 9-foot-tall rampaging werewolf. Excuse me. Sebastian is 8 feet tall? It's more than that, though, right? Even when they're human, they're more than human. Don't you feel it? Oh my god, go write some fan fiction. Not me knocking fan fiction as someone who writes fan fiction, but seriously, you nod reluctantly, remembering the overwhelming force of Sebastian's presence. Even Jets, the way no one that first night could bring themselves to stand up for you. It's like they have this, oh, interesting, they're explaining that whole bar thing. It's like they have this cloud of menace around them. Menace, majesty, something. Like something in us just recognizes that we're not at the top of the food chain anymore. Wow, fanboy! You try to picture what he's talking about, but from the other side. What would it be like to have that strength and power emanating from you? Girl, you literally hurled a car at someone yesterday. You kinda do. I used to imagine it all the time, having that kind of power, just being able to look at someone and have them sense what a threat I am. Okay. There's a set of words that Twitch has banned, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say that some of them apply to this man. If you know they are, don't say them in the chat. But seriously, vibes. Ugh, I hate it. You can feel the primal magic surging in your blood, waiting to be called. Is it possible you could draw on the power Zane just described? The power to control and intimidate humans just through the will of the wolf within? Okay. Call on the primal magic to unlock the potential of your werewolf blood and gain the dominance ability. I do not want to be dominating my uncle, though. Like, that has some connotations that I am not entirely comfortable with. I mean, we're going to do it, don't get me wrong, but, like, this a little bit makes my skeleton want to crawl out of my skin. Just for the record, it's fine. But we're going to do it. Obviously. Obviously. We will be using the primal magic. I think you just have to think like a werewolf does. Really? Just know you're the apex predator, that nothing can match you. You stand up tall, demonstrate, and feel a rush of power flood your veins. Your brows pull together as your voice booms. Then nothing can stand in your way. This is even cheesier than the fight. Uncle Zane falls to his knees and falls to his knees? Hang on. Oh my god. I know I should be reading this quickly because we're having glitchy issues, but he falls to his knees and looks up at us in awe. It is uncomfortable in here tonight, y'all. I hate it. Oh my god. My god. Celine. Oh, I hate it so much. This is so weird. Oh, we say. And I would... Yeah, I hate it. Sorry, I didn't know I could do that. Zane's eyes are wide. You looked just like one of them, even though you didn't change. You really do have some deep connection to the pack, don't you? Hate it with every fiber of my being. I'm so excited to see that clip. Oh no, but we have lag issues, but it'll be back. Oh, the scene is terrible and I'm here for it. This is exactly what I want from this book. Later, you find yourself sitting on the front porch when you feel some familiar tingle of awareness. Sebastian, is that you? Golden eyes flash as he emerges from the darkness and a peculiar sensation runs down your spine. You do not belong here, Celine. You're one of us. You have the primal magic in you. I mean, no arguments. We literally said we'd go with you earlier. Why are you here? I've come to take you home. Bum, bum, bum. Sebastian has returned and is offering not only a place at his side, but a chance to find your inner power. Didn't we literally just do that? Will you accept or desperately try to hold on to your humanity? Next time on Wolf Bride. Is Light lying? Oh my god. Wait, did your bullying of AJ get deleted? Did Nightbot kick you out? Oppression in my chat. Yeah, no, honestly, okay, we've been saying he was sus since, like, literally we met him. But he is so skeevy. He, like, makes my skin crawl. This is delightful. I cannot wait to find what sort of weird shrine he's made to Sebastian in his basement out of, like, old soda cans and pretzel boxes or something. Pretzels don't even come in boxes, but he's going to find ones that do and make a shrine out of them. Wow. Yeah, genuinely see why her mom left. This is delightful. Cool. Well, that was a wild ride. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out a little bit longer than usual tonight. And thank you so much for putting up with all of the tech issues here at the end as well. Thank you for the hydrates. Thank you for the kitten update. Thank you so much for subscribing. Fresh Pasta Salad. Thank you so much, Vivian. Y'all are amazing. This was a hell of a lot of fun. I'd rather go make pups with Sebastian. I mean, mood. I'm so glad you guys could come too. Yeah, so let's see, what day is it? It's Wednesday. I don't think that Mercedes is streaming tonight after all, but you should follow her anyway. And tomorrow, Chase Mack will be streaming his Grudge Mask with Theseus in Hades, which will be delightful. And Friday, Sari will be doing her next Dragon Age stream. They're so fun, y'all. Like, honestly, you have to come hang out with us on Friday. It's ridiculous. Also, my in real life best friend joined, so if you just feel like stalking me on an extra layer, come do it. It's gonna be fantastic. I forget what time that is, sorry, so you should put it in the chat. I should also do like my little commands, but let's see if I can actually hype or not. I'm gonna try to hype some people in a second. We'll see if it works. We're gonna do it in reverse order. Sorry, not sorry. Maybe. Yes. Ooh. Is this a new AJ ficlet? I'm excited. Anyway, you guys are fantastic. That was a hell of a ride. I hope everyone's excited. I hope everyone enjoyed picking Morgan. I hope you enjoyed massively sleep-deprived me. Sorry retroactively for anything I said this entire stream. I'm going to go sleep for 1,000 hours. But I will see all of you guys back on Tumblr and hopefully see you during Blades Appreciation Week. a little plug there for me at the end. Have an amazing night, everybody. You guys are fantastic, and I will talk to you soon. Also, real talk, I almost just told y'all I love you. Like, when you're on the phone with like your boss, and you're like, yeah, boss, I'll totally do that. Love you. Almost happened right here on the sign off. That's the levels of sleep deprivation we hit. But I do love y'all, so it's true. Love and light. Love and light. Good night, guys.